Now going from the Jext Telez Range Lord Blue Tip Black Blast OC44 to the Dizzy Tone Triple Black. sense. Let me try it with a little more beef. Add some range lord to the other side. Wait, that's the intro or input. Here be the output. So the, what's that called? So the get fiddle into the dizzy tone, into the range lord, into the 1964 K803. How am I doing on the old time? Oh, great. What else? I have to say, I keep coming back to just the Range Lord Blue Tip Black Glass OC44. Oh man. it. Just so quiet. Step 1, plug it in. Step 2, play. Something's out of tune about that. I'm just telling you. Ever there was a data. Alright, last foray. like this. How long have I gone for? An hour and 11 minutes. I must admit, I didn't think I was gonna go for as much as an hour, let alone more than an hour, but hey, I did it. I really did it.
Like just because he called you baby. Hey, and if you like music, I'm making a documentary about the first black record store owner in Michigan. Thank you, man. Just the one mic. I appreciate you, sir. Hey, if you like music, I'm making a documentary about the first black record store owner in Michigan. His name's Lee Kennedy. You probably know him because he lives around here.
He stay in my building.
Oh, he does. Okay. Oh, thank you.
I talk to Lee all the time.
Oh yeah. Not this coming Thursday, but just about every Thursday we've been trying to live stream now onto YouTube so you can watch it live.
I don't know if you ever heard of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Hotbox just played with them.
Yeah, I'm a Detroit branch of them, so I know how to rhyme or whatever.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I definitely. When you say it on me yet?
Oh, sorry. But I was gonna say, you know. Oh, you want this? Sam? Oh, it's empty. I was gonna say.
No, I was talking about your guitar. Tip.
What kind of? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, your
this
guitar.
It's called a
tip,
V-pick. These are each made individually by hand in Nashville, Tennessee, by one guy named Vince. They're called V-picks because his name's Vince. But I was gonna say, you know the bucket drummer that usually plays here?
Yep.
He just played for 10 days with Wu-Tang Clan and
he was on the
Nas.
Yeah, they're on a tour together.
He's back now, but yeah.
Wow, that had to be a hell of an experience.
Yeah, and he got paid well, he said.
A lady came and picked him up.
Yeah.
For the next day, so when she goes to the news, she could show what type of entertainment was going.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been doing it for years.
He deserves it.
Now he's finally getting
his dues.
His recognition.
Yeah.
It takes time. I tell people, you want to be a musician.
Yeah, it's not overnight.
No, it's nothing overnight, baby.
Yeah, no.
It's the constant thing.
Yeah, you gotta keep working at it.
So this is my first time seeing the camera, so they can see you. You got
Yes.
a card?
Oh, I just gave you my card for that documentary.
No, you got me a Lee card.
Oh, a Lee card? That's all I got. I don't have a regular card. I need to print them again. But you said you rap?
Yeah, I rap.
Okay. Yeah, because every Saturday I've been recording blues bands. And so this Saturday, I'm going to record the Detroit Blues Society. So you live around here. You know across the street, Burt's Barbecue, the Sweet Willie T, the guy who plays the drums and plays the guitar and sings and harmonic. He plays every one-man band, they call himself.
He sit up there at the top, and he just play all day.
He's the president of the Detroit Blues Society.
Oh, so you in good standing then.
And so tonight, hopefully he'll be there and a bunch of other people will be there. Amazing guitar players, but yeah, all kinds of, you got jazz, you got blues, you got hip hop, but really, you look around and tell me if you see differently, but I look at all the street musicians around here, a lot of them are older generation. I'm saying that, like, the younger kids aren't as into music, or at least playing it live. We need to bring that back, though. Yeah. We need to bring the music appreciation, not just appreciation, but acumen, you know?
I love live bands.
But the thing is, I know I'm not the best guitar player.
But you know what? You are the best guitar player.
But I'll put it this way. I'm trying to guilt better people to, I can do better than him, and then they come out, okay. You know, that's part of my plan the whole time, you know? It's like, I'm trying to, and you live around here, you know Bobby Rawl?
Probably do.
Well, sadly, he passed away a year ago, just around Father's Day. He was the best street guitarist in the city besides Sweet Willie T. He's an older black gentleman who played electric guitar, usually like a black electric guitar, just like this one, around here in the Eastern Market in downtown for years. You've probably seen him. Well, he died just over a year ago. I was one of the last people to see him before he died, but I recorded him with these same two cameras many times. And so in his honor, last Memorial Day, I played across the street just down the way, just sort of like literally the last place where I saw him before he died, the day he died, I played in the same spot in his honor. Because he was a Vietnam vet, and it was around Memorial Day, you know, remember Memorial Day. Yeah. A couple weeks ago was Veterans Day, or maybe that was like last week.
Something like that.
And I meant to come out on Veterans, again, in his honor, and play poorly, but at least play. But here I am today, you know, something's better than nothing. And yeah, how would you get yourself out there? Get yourself a...
Oh yeah, I'm out there. My people right now, they in LA. They've been in LA since the 15th.
I mean, performing live. I mean, like, get yourself a speaker, a microphone, and this thing was on sale. It's probably still on sale at Micro Center. It's Jackery battery. And the reason why I got this, every performer that has to plug in is using one of these now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, if if it works, it works.
If it ain't broke,
Right. Yeah, and there are even better ones than this. Like this is just like a low-powered amp, very quiet, you know. But you could probably get something even fancier and be like, what's his name? Biggie. There's a famous video. He's a teenager, but he's in New York City, and everyone watches that video of him just what do you call it? A boombox and a microphone. You could, we got more sophisticated than that. You could be doing that. You could be the next Biggie and show your.
Yeah, totally. I've been all around the country. I've been all around the world doing what I do. So
wow.
I totally understand. But I love your setup, man. You got everything faced towards you.
Yeah, vintage lenses. Yeah.
Yeah. But
well,
I
hey.
hold you up, man, because I want you to make your money, man. So
I'm not making anybody. I'm doing this for the love, and I'm doing it for the honor of my friend Bobby Raw, because it's just like you ever meet someone where you just they had so much more life to live. It doesn't matter what age you were. They had so much more to do in life.
You know what? Music never dies, and music don't have no age.
Right. Well, music is the only art form across all cultures cuts the same. Like sad is sad, happy is happy. Like a picture, a visual, like other art forms, it's more subjective. But music kind of like it's universal.
It's universal. I told my nephew before he died. I said, nephew, if I go before you, man, I got a lot of videos out. I got 3 albums out. I'm working on my 4th album. I said, you can always go hear me.
Right.
Go to my videos. Go listen to my music. Sadly, he died before me.
I'm sorry.
This year and everything, but that's why I do it. I do it
yeah. Yeah. Are you a Christian?
I was raised Catholic. Went to the penitentiary and Muslim for a minute. Came out. I X'd that off. So now I'm just a seeker. I'm a wanderer.
Okay.
But I know who I pray to.
100 years ago, there was a guy in Chicago named D.L. Moody, and he was like a preacher, an evangelist. And one day after one of his sermons, a lady came up to him and sort of criticized him for the way he preached. And she's like, I don't like the way you preach the gospel. I mean, so he asked her. He said, well, okay, I'll take criticism. How would you rather have me preach? Like, how do you do it when you do it? I'll take your advice. And she's like, I don't do it. And he's like, I like my way of doing it better than your way of not. And so that's what I think when I'm playing here and other people aren't. It's like, at least I'm out here doing it, you know?
Can I hear something?
Yeah. This is a 1964 K803 amp with all original tubes.
1964?
Yeah, this is the cheapest vintage amp you can get, and these are all Twin Pines milk crates from the 50s and 60s.
For one, I have to say,
it's classy.
You're a great producer, an A&R person, an engineer. You know how to connect all the buttons to make all this stuff.
I used to travel the country.
I've been doing it for 15 years. I'll be behind the tables. My man be like, "Come on up here, watch me do this." I can't. Everybody can't grasp everything.
Right.
Can't grasp it. It's so hard. I don't know all the buttons when you be making this beats. I'm like, bro, I can't.
Well, let me encourage you. Someone that really encouraged me was Isaac Hayes. I know he's long and dead and gone for a long time, but just look at his story. He doesn't have to be alive.
What's his?
His story is never was given a lesson ever in music of any kind. Meanwhile, look at all the music he composed. No one ever taught him. He just taught himself. And now here's the cool part. He won a Grammy and an Oscar for for Shaft, the what do you call it? The theme, what do you call it? The album, the theme track.
It lasted for 3 minutes.
The soundtrack. But listen.
That guy played that shit for like about 3 minutes, even before he said anything. That beat was just rocking.
He was on Stax Records in Memphis, Tennessee, but when he went to do the string section, like the whole orchestra section for the Shaft soundtrack, he came here to Detroit to Motown, and they did the strings.
My cousin is an engineer. He's an architect. He just rebuilt the whole Motown thing.
So I wonder if he maybe or knew people, either he was involved in that or maybe probably knew people involved in that. But the thing is there's a great legacy here. Sweet Willie T. I haven't got a chance to tell him because I'm very busy myself. I know you're probably busy, but I used to work here in the market, and I'll take people home, drive them home because they'd have to catch a bus. I'm like, no, I'll drive you home. No. And so one day, one was telling me, we're driving past Burt's Barbecue over there, and he said, when I was a kid, back in the late 50s, Stevie Wonder, back when he used to spell his name backwards, when he was like teenager, he would play covers, not originals, covers, right in front of what used to be a liquor store, now it's Burke's, and people would throw nickels and dimes at him.
Yeah.
He'd play the harmonica and bucket drums. He originally was a bucket drummer.
That's
Can
why
you
I say
believe that?
dreams do
And,
come
and
true,
so,
bro.
and then also the Temptations, they were street performers originally.
Back
The-
with Aretha Franklin, and not Aretha Franklin, but Anita Baker, she stayed in my neighborhood. She used to be on the corner singing with the dudes from the neighborhood who had the background guitars and everything.
She used to go to his store.
He know everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
He if you want to talk a long conversation about music, Lee gonna talk to you about the whole thing. He gonna tell you everything.
We did for 3 hours this past Thursday. It's crazy. And one more thing about Lee. 2 weeks ago, what's it that? So this is so many stories is Lee, but one great story is, one day, he's at work, he's bored, it's kind of a slow day. So he and his friend, one's across the street, there's Lee. They're right there across from Campus Martius. They're acting like they have like a tripwire. It's nothing, and so people are jumping over it, just having fun, you know. And so a disembodied voice says, "Hey, do you have the song Shop Around by the Miracles?" Says to Lee. And so Lee's like, huh? He turns around, and there's Smokey Robinson, his wife, and the rest of the band, and they haven't done anything yet, you know. And he's like, do you have Shop Around by the Miracles? At the time, there's this thing called the Swan Catalog, has every song ever at the time.
Yeah.
And he's looking, he's like, no, we don't have that. Why? You know? And Smokey's like, well, we just got done recording Shop Around. We just got back from the studio. I am Smokey Robinson, and we are the Miracles. Now, here's the important part about that. Why that's significant and historical and unique. Shop Around was the first platinum record by the Miracles.
Off of Motown.
It was the first platinum record that the Miracles ever had. It was the first platinum record Motown ever had. It was the first platinum record Detroit ever had. And so think about this. The people that record the first platinum record in Detroit, immediately after they finish, they leave the studio.
You know what Diana Ross?
Well, hold on, let me finish. And immediately after they leave the studio, who do they think to go to? Lee Kennedy. That's the first person they want to share it with. That's how significant that man was. Is still to this day.
Do you know where
Diana Ross? What?
Diana Ross stayed right there.
Right now she does?
No, she don't. No, she
Back in the day.
She stayed in the Brewster Projects.
Oh, in the Brewster Projects. Okay.
The Brewster Projects is right there. Diana Ross stayed right there.
When she was a teenager,
Yeah,
she
stayed over
shopped
there.
at Lee's store.
Yeah.
And so you got to think.
Very
I
good,
wonder
yeah.
if she ever wrote a song or was part of a song that was
See,
inspired by him.
So I know you know the history
Yeah.
of Detroit in music. Everybody came to Detroit for the underground sound, to the prime time sound, to the people who's just trying to make it and everything.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you up too much, man. I gotta get on out of here, man.
All right.
But you can write that down, man. You know a lot about history of music.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it on video for everyone that, you know, it's legacy. I'm trying to make that legacy. Hey, have a good one. Stay warm. Yes, sir. Anything.
I can't do it right now, but if I catch you next week coming down here,
Yes, sir.
do you mind if I stand on the side of you
Whatever you want.
with the microphone?
Anything you want.
And just say a little rhyme or whatever?
Yeah, I just got a couple of little things, but if you can rhyme to it, yeah, go for it. Because I also want to play with Dion Forrest, Greektown Hotbox, the bucket drummer. Wouldn't that be cool? Guitar, drums, vocals. You got a band. You got a power trio right there.
Yes, sir.
That'd be all that's different too. No one's ever had a group like that. Why not? Let's do it. I'll try.
I'm gonna try too.
Yes, sir. Stay safe as well. If you like music, I'm making a documentary about the greatest record store owner on earth.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes. I got some water right here. Thank you.
Drop it in there, Ben, with all the other
Hey, if you like music, man, I'm making a documentary about the greatest record store owner of all time. He's the first black record store owner in Michigan. I'll give you one as well.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yes, you too.
Let's go, Ben.
Thank you.
Let me see.
Maybe I'll wrap it up.
Oh yeah.